Hey guys, I'm Nick from the 18.
I'm Manola Fazanis.
I'm Mihaly.
So today we're going to be talking about what we saw on YouTube, on PlayStation, like announced 3 games we're going to talk about. So let's start up with God of War, Ragnarok.
Yeah.
What I personally think, I knew it was going to come with a trailer because I had a prediction of the event. And I'm very excited that God of War is going to be released next year, but it was originally going to be on this year, but they decided to delay it, which is honestly, I think it's a good idea to delay it so they can finish it up. No glitches like ending up like another Cyberpunk game. What I saw from the trailer and the other boys, I see there's a story is actually 3 years after from the other God of War game in 2018. Which is all about Ragnarok, where Freya and Thor are the main villains. And we see some new realms areas, and there's some new monsters and even new characters, which is pretty interesting. And I hope prediction there's Kratos doesn't die in this game. I hope it doesn't, because I heard this game is going to be the last game in Norse mythology, and they moved to another mythology. So, what do you guys think about the God of War game?
Awesome.
Fine.
Can't wait. It's gonna be cool.
Yes.
And what do you think of Kratos? Do you think Kratos will survive?
I hope so. I hope he survives, same as Atreus.
Yeah, I hope so too, because like I want to see Kratos in a different mythology, like Egyptian mythology or the Aztec mythology.
Me too, Aztec, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think will be pretty awesome. But I'm pretty shocked they only do 2 Norse games now. It's because the second is going to be the last one. So we're going to talk about the second game is Spider-Man 2. What we saw on the trailer. I think I saw a voice of Kraven the Hunter. That's obvious because it has a Russian accent. Also, we saw Venom, because it's obvious Venom's going to be in Spider-Man 2 because we saw the secret ending of the first Spider-Man game on PS4. So, what do you guys think of the Spider-Man 2 trailer?
Fine.
Fine. And there's 2 Spider-Mans, like Peter Parker and Miles Morales, team up, fight against villains.
Yeah, I think there's gonna. I reckon it's gonna be like playing as 2 characters. You can switch like Peter and Miles. And also the third game, Insomniac Game is working on is Wolverine.
Yeah, Wolverine.
It only shows just a teaser trailer, but no gameplay yet because it's still development by Insomniac Games. I think it's about time they make a Wolverine game, but I'm glad it's not Activision because Activision know how to stuff up games. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, Activision is.
Yeah. Like the PS3 version.
Yes.
Yeah, but it won't be like exactly from the movie or the other movies from X-Men Origins or Logan or whatever. It's going to be completely the own original story, like the other Spider-Man games, like the other Spider-Man on PS4, even Batman Arkham games.
Yeah.
So, but I think Wolverine's going to be like full-on violence because Wolverine is pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, his adamantium claws can cut anything.
And it's going to be an open world game and might involve money and even outfits and customization too.
I hope so. They do open world, but I 100% trust Insomniac Games on that because Insomniac Game did a good job on the Spider-Man games. Even they did previously worked on Ratchet and Clank, even the original Spider of the Dragon.
There hasn't been an open world for Wolverine, and that's very disappointing. And I'm glad that they'll do something with an open world Wolverine.
And for you guys who thinking what platform's going to be on Wolverine and Spider-Man and God of War, sadly, it's not going to be multi-platform. It's going to be PS5. Spider-Man's going to be a PS5. Even Wolverine is going to be on PS5. So suck on that, Xbox.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're Team PlayStation.
Yeah, I'm a PlayStation person
Me too.
all my childhood.
Yep.
Also, I heard God of War is going to be on across gen, which is on PS5 and PS4, but they didn't really move on to the PS5 yet.
And another game that's coming next year is Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh yeah, that's true. Hogwarts Legacy, and even there is another Marvel superhero. There is some superhero games coming out this year. It's going to be like this year is going to be like the Guardians of the Galaxy, which is developed by Square Enix, I think, the creators who responsible create Avengers game. I hope it's going to be good. Even DC is working on the Suicide Squad game next year. Even
Gotham Knights.
yeah, Gotham. Thanks. Which I hope it's good though.
Yeah. The Spider-Man 2 and the Wolverine might come in 2023.
I think they did confirm in the trailer it's going to be 2023, which is I don't really care about the release date because as long as they did a really good job of the game, which I'm totally happy with it. But Wolverine, I'm not sure when it's going to be a release date. I'm not sure when the gameplay is going to look good or not. But then just only show the teaser because it's still developing.
Yeah.
What do you think, Manoli?
Yeah. That'll be fine.
Also, they did also working on another Marvel game. It's gonna come out next year, March. Midnight Sun. I think it's totally crap.
Yeah.
You just throw cards in it.
It's a card game, not a fighting game. We got disappointed.
Yeah, I'm not getting. Definitely not looking forward.
Me
to it.
neither.
Mm-mm.
I will put my money on Wolverine for sure when it comes out.
Me too.
I'm actually pulled money for 3 of these games actually, but I'm pretty sure God of War is going to be on next year. I think. I hope so, but I'm not sure when it's going to be. Like early next year or late next year or even mid next year, because PlayStation is already working on a release date for another PlayStation game in February is Horizon Forbidden West. So I think they should definitely put it like April or something or summer. So is there anything, guys, you need to have thoughts about it or any more topics you wish you talk about?
Well, I want to talk more about Wolverine.
I think that's where we talk, but there's not much gameplay yet,
Yeah, of course.
which is say it's still development.
Yeah, we only saw the part like he was in the bar and there was someone behind him holding a knife and he was opening his claws.
Yeah, that's all we only
And getting
get
ready
yet.
to stab.
Yeah, which is fine, but we have to be patient.
Yeah, we have to be patient.
Yeah.
Like, not think about it and just let it come when it.
Yeah,
arrives.
I think we just let Asamiya Games do his own thing.
Yeah.
Which is nothing like Activision, because Activision did lose license of Marvel.
Which is, I'm happy for that anyway.
Yeah, I don't really care what Activision does,
Yeah.
because Activision is not a good company to rely on
No, it never is.
after the incidents of where all the female workers.
What female workers is it?
Oh, have you heard of it? They got a lot of female workers got like involved in sexual harassment.
Well, I didn't know anything about that. And how does this change towards video games, Nick?
Well, the
What-
video game industry is pretty important. Like everyone gets treated equally.
But the truth is,
Mhm.
if this sexually raped women thing in Activision place is
Yeah.
a thing, how can it reflect towards the video games that came out? There has to be.
I don't know, but a lot of people start to lose faith on Activision because of the bad making of the games.
Yeah, I think that's like I understand now. Yes.
Like they make too much Call of Duties all the time.
Yeah, and that's the thoughts I'm having too about stupid Black Ops Call of Duty thing. That's what they're trying to do, and they're putting a lot of thoughts into it.
Yeah,
which is,
and all those microtransactions. I'm not a big fan of those
Yeah.
games that have a lot of transaction and lots of DLCs,
yes,
Yeah.
which I don't want to see that on. One things I don't want to see Wolverine has a lot. I want it to be a single player game only and
yeah.
nothing and no microtransactions.
Yeah.
Well, one thing I want to say is, guys, is that if I had played Spider-Man, the now one, and I understand the silly, childish, colorful
Oh,
effects,
yeah.
which is something that you see from Spider-Man. Wolverine is not going to have any silly effects. It's going to be the game is going to take itself seriously and just trying to be realistic.
Maybe I think they will put some like skins into it, like from the movie,
Yeah.
from the X-Men, even Logan and even X-Men Origins, even probably put some classic comics.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Even what else? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they'll put like different costumes from the comics, even
Yeah.
from the movies, like it did in Spider-Man game.
And I want to know if what kind of villains they're gonna be in Wolverine, like that, like some bad guys.
We'll have to wait and see.
We'll see about that.
because one thing I want to say about Spider-Man is that when you unlock the costume, you see all these silly costumes. Like there's also the comic
Like animated.
animated. Yeah, like
Yeah,
that.
I don't like. It's kind of weird, but I don't mind the costumes from the comics and the movies.
Which is the Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, yeah. The movie's alright, but I'm not a big fan of
Meaning,
Into the Spider-Verse. I find it kind of a bit silly.
Yeah.
yeah, me too.
Like Spider-Man can be very dark, or if you read the comics.
Well, actually, I don't think Spider-Man is dark. I think Spider-Man is too a bit childish, but that doesn't matter. Child friendly.
No, one time Spider-Man did actually murder someone.
Yeah,
He did something. There's one time he did have to murder.
yeah.
If you read it, the comics.
I don't read comics, so
Is there anything you guys you want to bring it up or anything?
I can't wait for the new movie of Spider-Man No Way Home.
Oh yeah. That would be exciting though, but
oh yes.
not sure what's gonna happen because they're not showing anything. Because spoilers.
Yeah.
I suggest they should not spoil anything.
Yeah, they put spoilers on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube of any movies. They even show figures and pop figures. It shows the spoilers.
Yeah. One thing I want to just hope is that I hope we'll get to see more Wolverine films in the future.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like Disney bought the rights of X-Men and even the Fantastic Four.
What I'm trying to say is,
Yeah.
guys, is that there were 3 movies starring Hugh Jackman. You have X-Men Origin, The Wolverine, and Logan. But now we want to see more movies, even if even Hugh Jackman is not in anymore. That doesn't matter.
They might bring them back. Maybe.
Maybe.
We want to see more violence and more.
Depends on Hugh Jackman is interested.
Okay. But don't worry, it doesn't matter if Hugh Jackman won't play. It can be somebody else, but I'm okay with that. It's not about the act, it's the characters. It's the character Wolverine, of course, that's more important.
Yeah, I think we should wrap it up though.
Yes, we should.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Don't forget, guys, follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and hit us a like and subscribe. And ask any questions you want to put in a comment. Please
Yes.
do, and we're happy to answer. So, A-Team out.
You can edit.